crystal bowl. Hello. This is a timeless reading for the sign of Aries. I'm Kate from Clear Blue Tarot. And I don't know if you watched any of my previous readings, but I've decided to change my spread. And it seems like it's really being brought in by that crystal bowl in a large way. Every once in a while the crystal bowl rings for a lot longer than usual, so I always take that as a really good sign about the reading. And as I looked over these cards, I was really blown away by the message. So I'm doing the past, present, future 3-card spread of tarot, and I'm clarifying it with some cards from the Animal Spirit Oracle, the Fairy Oracle, and the Mystical Shaman Oracle. And then at the head of the reading, I have a card from the White Light Oracle flanked by 2 angel cards. Okay, so that kind of gives an overview of what situation the cards are saying that you're in and have been in and heading towards. Your crown, I'm starting at the crown because I'm pulling the message from Spirit first, which this one was from the White Light Oracle, and I got card number 44. It's called Ishtar's Lion's Gate 888. Okay, so this card shows a star, an 8-pointed star at the bottom, and then the lion symbolizes the sun. So there's 2 stars. One is the star, the 8-pointed star, and behind it is the sun, and they're both described as having rainbow colored rays coming out from them. And this card is about the Lionsgate portal, and also about the 888 frequency and how you can use the 888 frequency to raise your own frequency and to put you into and through this portal, which doesn't have to be on August 8th, although that's the traditional date for it, would be August 8th, the Lionsgate portal, which happens every year. And this card is also about Ishtar, who I didn't know that much about, and I ended up researching it after I pulled this card, and I went around and looked up all about Ishtar. I wasn't that familiar with her, but she is the queen of the night. I did know that. And she's the dark goddess of loss and letting go, but she's also a priestess of light, similar to Kali in India, who is the mother figure and also a lot of dark energy too, so kind of both. So because Ishtar is the priestess of light, she holds the keys to renewal from suffering, and that's what this is all about. It's about people who've gone through something difficult and then go through the portal into true inner freedom. And by experiencing vulnerability and surrendering her attachments and her identities, even separating herself from those she loves, she really kind of goes within to find herself and discover her deep truth, okay? So it's about integrating your experiences and going down into the depth of suffering, really experiencing the deepest part of ourselves that has suffered, which, you know, you could call it the shadow, you could call it the dark night of the soul, but it's the painful little dark corners inside of yourself. She brings you there, and then you have a rebirth after you journey within in this manner. So it's kind of that story which, you know, we hear a lot. It's sort of the basis of all oracle cards, tarot cards, is this inner journey to God within, and to find your own light that has been lost. So it says, where hope has been difficult to find or all seems lost, the light shall return and beautiful blessings are destined to unfold in your life. There is a little meditation here. It says, see, sense, intend, or feel a radiant star above the horizon, bringing with it the beginning of a new dawn. It is a white, powerful sun, emanating rainbow-colored rays of hope, wisdom, peace, abundance, and love. You may become aware of a second brilliant white sun, our sun, following its rise above the horizon. Let yourself rest in the dual lights of these suns as they soak into your soul. So it's a lot about not only cultivating your own inner light, but realizing the light around us that is available for you to absorb and for you to experience, to heighten your own inner light. And that's something that you can do with crown chakra meditations, calling in the chakras above you that connect you to the galactic and the stars, and asking, once you've got your crown chakra opened, which you can do through meditation, then you pull down into your crown light from above. And so that's what this Lionsgate Ishtar card is about. And you can use the 888 hertz, which is a frequency that will align you in this manner as well. Now, flanking that, I got 2 angel cards. I got answered prayer and ideas and inspiration. So if you've been praying for something, if you've been in this dark space and praying for something better to come, this is an indication. To receive this card is a strong indication that you are going to have whatever you have wished for, prayed for, and asked for from this suffering. It's coming in, and you will be receiving a lot of ideas, maybe as to how to bring this in, what you can do to help bring this in. So pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to any kind of flashes of inspiration or epiphanies or aha moments, and you're going to be receiving those types of messages, and often they are divine guidance. So it's not always just you figuring something out, it's your higher self kind of giving you a little download that will guide you to this place where you will receive what you've been praying for. You'll be guided to the right people, or you'll be inspired just to do something unexpectedly, and it will be the right thing, which will bring you to where you're supposed to be, to have this answered prayer. So now we're going to go into the tarot and the clarification cards. So the 3 cards I pulled for past, present, and future for the tarot. For the past, I got the 6 of Hearts, which is the 6 of Cups. For the present, I got the Hermit. And for the future, I got the Star, okay? So that really spoke to me that the Star came out in your future, because the Lionsgate is all about the Star. And also the Star follows the Tower in the tarot. The Tower is number 16 and the Star is number 17. So in order to get to this Star, you have to go through some big change. The Tower card has the Tower blowing off the top, which could be the crown chakra opening, things crumbling down that no longer serve you, which could be like this Ishtar taking you into the suffering to find the light. So always the light is in the darkest spaces. The most brilliant light within us is hidden in the darkest spaces. The treasure is there. So you have to be willing to go within and find your pain and release that, so that you can get the benefit of the light that's hidden within this pain. And you can reclaim this light and love that is your birthright. So that's at the end, that's the future. But the recent past, the 6 of Hearts, I clarified with the Otter spirit. And so perhaps you've been reminiscing about friends from the past, old soulmates that maybe you've lost touch with, or maybe you've recently become more in touch with again, and you've rekindled this soulmate connection. The Otter spirit, the little statement on it says, you are never alone. And it's really weird that that popped out, because this morning I was prompted to post a song on my Facebook page, the Righteous Brothers singing You Are Never Alone. So then this card popped out, and I found that to be interesting, because I was very drawn to that song today. And it's all about walking through the storm and walking on and getting to a better place, and just continuing on through, even if your dreams have fallen away, even if things don't seem to be going well. Just keep going, keep walking, stay strong, and you'll get where you want to go. So that's, again, echoing this whole message. The current moment Hermit card I clarified with the Fairy Oracle card She of the Cruach. So She of the Cruach is similar to the Ace of Cups, but in this deck, because it's the fairy realm, the Cruach is the feminine principle of nurturing love. And one of the descriptions that I love about it talks about how it's almost like hands of the goddess or divine feminine principle. Whatever religion you grew up with, or whatever you have adopted, or whatever spiritual practice, there's always going to be this loving, nurturing mother figure. It could be Gaia, it could be Mary, it could be Kuan Yin. Every religion or every spiritual doctrine has this knowledge of this divine feminine nurturing mother maternal energy. So if you think of it as being, I love to think of these energies as being gigantic. So imagine this gigantic, unbelievably large female woman of light that has so much love emanating from her that it's overpowering in its beauty, and her hands cradle you. She can hold you, your whole body in her hands, even like you're smaller than a baby, you're like a kitten, and she's holding you with these hands of love. You know, that's sort of what this Cruach always looks like to me. So while you're in this hermit stage, you are having moments where you're able to access that feeling from your own higher self, or from, like I say, some feminine, angelic, or goddess-like divine energy. You're being cradled and nurtured through this meditative period. And the star is clarified by the Andean cross, okay? And the Andean cross is a portal or a gateway. So again, it's echoing the Lion's Gate. The Andean cross shows the directions, the cardinal directions that the shamans use. And then the center is a circle that is a portal, that's a gateway that can bring you to higher realms. So we are really expanding as a civilization, as a culture, as a humanity group. It is there for us now, for us all to access higher consciousness. And it looks to me like the work you're doing right now is bringing you right there. You are poised to enter into that portal, should you choose, and be blessed with this higher consciousness. And you're being held with this beautiful, loving energy of nurturance. There's nothing to fear when you're in this energy. So if you've had experiences that you found down deep inside that were painful or frightening, you're now being cradled and guided into healing and into this new perspective in a very gentle way. And you are about to have massive bursts of inspiration. So whatever you're choosing for your new path is going to be very successful, because you're in this beautiful, beautiful energy of harmony, peace, and love. So I couldn't ask for a better reading. I hope you liked it, Aries, and I hope it's ringing true for you, because it's so beautiful, so wonderful, and I wish you all the best, and I will see you again next time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Namaste.